It's 9936. Vidoda said, in this connection, we have heard the ancient history of the conversation between Atreya and the Sadhyas quoted. The Maharshi, rigid in his vows, was roaming around in the form of a swan. In ancient times, the gods, the Sadhyas, asked the immensely wise one, O Maharshi, we are the gods known as the Sadhyas. We can see you, but we are unable to understand who you are. It is our view that you are learned, steadfast, and intelligent. Tell us great words that are full of wisdom. The swan replied, O immortals, I have heard that one's task is to be steady, self controlled, truthful, and devoted to Dharma. Having loosened all the knots of one's heart, one should equally control that which is pleasant and that which is unpleasant. When one is reviled, one should not revile in return. One should endure it. This torments the one who reviles, and you enjoy the fruits of his good deeds. Do not revile, do not insult an enemy, do not quarrel with friends, or serve those who are inferior. Do not be vain, do not be inferior in conduct, avoid harsh words and those that come from anger. Terrible words pierce the innards, the bones, and the hearts of men and burn them. Therefore, one must avoid harsh and angry words. One who seeks delight in dharma must always avoid them. If one hurts men with harsh and scathing words, words that are like wounding thorns to men, such an unfortunate person bears death and misery on his face. When an enemy strikes with extremely sharp arrows that burn like the fire in the sun, and though pierced one withstands it, a wise one knows that the fruits of the good deeds of the other one devolve on him. If one serves as if one serves a virtuous man or one who is not virtuous, an ascetic or a thief, just as garments are colored by dyes, in return when one is reviled and does not make others revile, if one does not strike back in return when one is struck and does not make others strike, if one does not wish to injure an assailant, the gods wish for the association and arrival of such a person. First, it is better not to speak than to speak. Second, if one speaks, one should speak the truth. Third, if one speaks, one should say that which is pleasant. Fourth, if one speaks pleasant truth, it should be in accordance with Dharma. A man becomes like the one he converses with, like the one he serves, and like the one he wishes to be. One becomes free of whatever one keeps oneself away from. By turning away from everything, the least bit of unhappiness vanishes. Such a person is not vanquished, nor does he wish to vanquish others. He has no enmity, nor does he strike back. He is equally disposed towards praise and blame. He does not sorrow, and he does not rejoice. He wishes for the welfare of everyone, and his mind does not harbor ill will towards anyone. He is truthful, mild, and self controlled. Such a man is superior, one who does not placate without reason. One who gives what he has promised, and one who knows good deeds and bad ones. Such a man is medium. He who is difficult to control, he who strikes back instead of being instructed, he who cannot control himself when overcome by anger, he who is ungrateful, he who is without friends and evil souled. These are the signs of a worst man. He does not appreciate the good things done by others. He is distrustful of himself. He drives away his friends. Such a man is the worst. If one desires prosperity for oneself, one must serve superior men and medium ones at the right time. But one must never serve the worst. Riches can be obtained through force, constant endeavor, wisdom, and manliness, but this still does not warrant complete praise or the conduct that characterizes those born in great lineages. Dhritarashtra asked, the gods desire those who have been born in great lineages, those who are extremely learned and are always devoted to dharma and earth. O Vidur, I have a question to ask you. What makes a lineage great? Vidur replied, great lineages of appropriate conduct are those in which seven qualities are resident: austerity, self control, knowledge of the Brahman, sacrifices, purity, marriages, and constant donation of food. They do not deviate from good conduct, nor do their descendants suffer. They practice dharma through good conduct. They desire to distinguish their lineages through deeds. They discard falsehood. Such are great lineages. Through the non-performance of sacrifices, through bad marriages, through neglect of the Vedas, and through transgression of dharma, lineages degenerate. By destroying what is due to the gods, by stealing the property of brahmanas, and by causing offense to brahmans, lineages degenerate. O descendant of the Bharata lineage, by oppressing brahmanas and speaking ill of them, and by stealing what has been entrusted to them, lineages degenerate. Lineages that own cattle, men, and horses are not reckoned as foremost lineages if they are inferior in conduct. Lineages that are deficient in riches but are good in conduct accumulate great fame and are reckoned as the foremost of lineages. Let no one in our lineage engender enmity. Let no one who is an advisor to the king steal someone else's property. Exhibit enemy towards friends, indulge in falsehood or deceit, and eat before the ancestors, the gods, and the guests. No one who kills a Brahmana, no one who hates a Brahmana, and no one who causes an obstruction to agriculture should have an association with us. A seat made of straw, a place on the floor, water, and sweet words as the fourth are never lacking in the homes of those kings. O king, O immensely wise one, those who observe good conduct and are pure in their deeds and devoted to dharma, offer these with complete devotion to others. O king, even though it is thin, a Syandana tree can bear loads that other larger trees cannot. Thus, those born in great lineages can bear great burdens that other men cannot. He whose anger engenders fear is not a friend. He who has to be served with anxiety is not a friend. He is a friend who can be trusted like a father. Others are friends only by association. If someone is not a relative but acts through friendly sentiments, he is a relative, a friend, a refuge, and a protector. A man who is fickle in his mind and does not serve the elders, if his disposition is changing and is not constant, it will be difficult for him to collect friends. Prosperity deserts those who are fickle in their minds, those who are not in control of their souls, and those who are under the control of their senses. Just as swans desert a dry lake, sudden anger and pacification without reason are not the signs of those who have good conduct. Like clouds that are not constant, there are those who are served by their friends, but are ungrateful and do not treat them well. Even predatory beasts do not touch their corpses. Whether one is rich or poor, one must always ask favors from friends. Without asking, one does not know whether the friends are deep or shallow. Grief destroys beauty, grief destroys strength, grief destroys knowledge, grief brings on disease, nothing is gained through sorrow. Only the body is tormented. This only delights the enemies. Therefore, do not sorrow in your mind. Man dies and is born again and again. Man withers and grows again and again. Man asks and is asked again and again. Man grieves and is grieved over again and again. Happiness and unhappiness, prosperity and adversity, gain and loss, death and life, all of these touch everyone by turn. Therefore, a wise person neither rejoices nor grieves. The six senses are not constant. Wherever one of them increases disproportionately, the intelligence oozes out, like water from a pot with holes. Dhritarashtra said, the king shines like a thin and high flame. I have treated him with falsehood. He will destroy my evil sons in battle. Everything always seems to be a cause of anxiety, and therefore my mind is always anxious. O immensely intelligent one, tell me that which will relieve me of my anxiety. Vidura replied, O unblemished one, I see no peace for you, other than in learning, austerities, control of the senses, and discarding of avarice. Intelligence drives away fear, austerities lead to greatness, service of preceptors leads to knowledge, yoga leads to peace. Those who desire salvation roam around free from love and hatred, and without resorting to the merits of donations and the merits of the Vedas. After studies that have been learnt well, after battles that have been fought well, after deeds that have been performed well, and after austerities that have been performed well, happiness increases. Those who have been separated from their relatives cannot find sleep, no matter how well the beds may have been prepared. O king, they find no pleasure from intercourse with women or from the praises of bards and minstrels. Those who have been separated from their relatives do not observe dharma. Those who have been separated in this way do not find happiness. Those who have been separated in this way do not attain fame. Those who have been separated in this way do not appreciate peace. They are not satisfied with the advice offered to them. They cannot find yoga and shema. O Indra among men, those who are separated have no end but for destruction. Milk is possible in cows, austerities are possible in brahmanas, fickleness is possible in women, like that, fear is possible from one's relatives. Those who are learned use the metaphor of many long and thin threads. When they are joined together, because they are many, they can bear a large load. O Dhritarashtra, O bull among the Bharata lineage, relatives are like kindling. When separated, they produce smoke, but when they are together, they ablaze. O Dhritarashtra, Those who are severe towards Brahmanas, women, relatives, and cows fall down like ripe fruit from stalks. A large tree that stands on its own, even if it is strong and firmly rooted, can in an instant be brought down by the wind with its branches and its trunk. But if trees grow together and are firmly rooted because they support each other, they can withstand stronger winds. Whatever be the qualities he may possess, enemies think that a single man is capable of being harmed, like a single tree against the wind. But because of mutual assistance and mutual support, relatives prosper together, like lotuses in a lake. Brahmanas, cows, women, children, relatives, those whose food one has partaken and those who have sought refuge must not be killed. O king, even if he is rich, there is no quality greater in a man than that he should be without disease. O fortunate one, those who are ill are the equals of those who are dead. Even if there is no disease, anger is like a headache. It is sharp, it is harsh and pungent and leads to evil. The good swallow, the good swallow it up, while the evil do not swallow it. O great king, drink it up and be pacified. Those who are oppressed by disease do not care about the fruits, nor do they obtain any satisfaction from objects. Those who are diseased are always full of unhappiness. They do not know the comforts of riches or of happiness. O king, I spoke to you before when I saw Draupadi won at the gambling match, but you did not listen to my advice. Restrain Duryodhana. Stop him from gambling. Those who are learned shun deceit. It is not strength if it runs counter to mildness. The mixed nature of dharma should be swiftly followed. Prosperity that is based on cruelty is destroyed, but if it is both mild and firm, it descends to the sons and the grandsons. Let the sons of Dhritarashtra protect the Pandavas. Let the sons of Pandu protect your sons. Let the Kurus be united in their council and have the same enemies and friends. O king, let them live in happiness and prosperity. O Ajamidha, you are now the pillar of the Kauravas. The lineage of the Kurus depends on you. The Parthas are young and have been tormented by their sojourn in the forest. O father, preserve your fame by protecting them. Ensure an alliance between the Kauravas and the sons of Pandu. Let your enemies not seek out a weakness. O God among men, let all of them be established in truth. O Indra among men, restrain Duryodhana.